Hey everybody, so outside in the garden and just wanted to give you a little bit of a garden update. My fabulous husband just transplanted all the odd strawberry runners that were filling these two rows into their appropriate rows. So they look a little rough right now, but they're going to fill in no time. We're going to give them some manure to help strengthen them. And then look at over at our poles where we have our pole beans. They've already all popped up. And same deal with our sunflowers. So, and of course our carrots haven't popped up, but the beets have. We've got a bunch of onions poking up. Everything is looking real good. Garlic is looking beautiful. We've got a few little leeks over there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a harvest of the rhubarb today and also of the chives. But the tomatoes are looking good. The herb wall has perked right up since it's planting. Looking fabulous. My favorite time of year. You can see we've got a bunch of little weeds already poking their heads up. So we're going to have to start using the mantis to break them down, but look at all that onion. We already have some little pieces of potato sprouting. And these last two tires that we were going to plant wildflowers in ended up having to be used for onions. So that's great. The melons and zucchinis are looking great. And so are the pickling cucumbers. Won't be long and their tendrils will be climbing right up. Okay, so our chive heads are not quite as open as I want them to be. You can see they're just starting to break open and come to life. And to use them as a salad garnish, I really want them to be fully opened. That said, when we do this, what we're going to do is I'm going to selectively cut down here at the base. I'm not going to cut way down. See, we don't want to cut way down here. We just want to go up here, cut the new growth so it still has some leaves to provide the plant with nutrients. And then I'll cut it into sections, wash it, put it in the dehydrator. And then when it's done and nice and crispy, what I'll do is put it in a pulse in my processor, and then I'll jar it. So I'm going to wait probably, I don't know, maybe another day or two before we can harvest this. It's a little bit slower than it was last year. Same with this one. Actually, one of our other garden beds, we have a lot of flowers in the works. That's a peony in the cage. Got lilies. We have a stilby, lady's mantle, lupin, bleeding heart. I have a bunch of clover I need to weed out, which the boys bunny will certainly appreciate. Some irises. Nice tree there. We have some tansy, which if you're an herbal person, you'll know that that's great for all kinds of doodads medicinally. Back there, that woodiness there, that is hydrangea that's coming up. Lily of the Valley over there in that corner. And of course, chives. These ones aren't quite big enough. You can see the heads aren't even starting to open. So I'm not going to touch these. I'm going to give these ones a little bit more time. And then I also wanted to show you that my wild chamomile came back. And these will produce some beautiful little blooms that we'll harvest for chamomile tea. We've got a bunch of other stuff through this garden bed as well. Still need to work on the grapes and raspberries, but it's all coming. The yarrow is doing beautiful. We have some lupins at the base of the apple tree. The apple trees are in full bloom, doing fantastic. So we had a frost last night, and some of my flowers, you can see, they got a little bit of frost damage. Everything otherwise seems pretty good, but the impatiens definitely took a hit. The herbs are fine, the majority of the garden fine. A little bit of damage, 2 or 3 leaves on one of the pumpkin plants, or zucchini plants. And this poor girl definitely took a hit. So what I'll do is I'll clean up the dead heads, try to take out, see like here, the darker leaves here. We'll take that out. But that is the risk you get if you plant before June 1 in Maine. Everything else though looks well. The key to salvaging when a frost hits is to water before the sun hits it. Water will melt the frost gently without destroying the green in the plant. Otherwise, when the sun hits it, that rapid defrost will cause the cells to explode, and it can cause the plant to die.